Good morning, Cancer. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one is for February 10th to the 13th. I'll be back on Wednesday to give you bonus readings, and then we'll get you through the weekend. We don't have any set objective here or anything. We're just going to pull cards and see what they say, okay? For my Cancers. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right, then. Okay, Cancer, let's see what we get. What is your current situation? What do we got? Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this current situation has everything to do with equal give and take or reciprocity or the lack thereof. Like to see how the other cards play out. I feel like possibly you've been in a situation for quite some time where there was a lack of reciprocity, and maybe you're having a bit of a hard time adjusting to the situation that seems at hand, where possibly you're with somebody or in a situation where there is equal give and take and it's not what you're used to. So it might be throwing you off just a little bit. Okay, what's the obstacle here? The Eight of Wands. So it's entirely possible that the reciprocity you've been seeking and lacking had something to do with communication. Either you had an inability to communicate what you were thinking or feeling, or whoever you were dealing with did. That feels like it's no longer the case for some reason. Like the tables have turned, or there's a different scenario now. So now the lines of communication seem to be almost flooding through is how it feels. All right, let's see. What is it you need to focus on? The Knight of Cups. So somebody here wants to ride in and be the knight in shining armor. I'm not sure if that's you or somebody else for you. Either way, there's definitely a sense of urgency and compassion or compassion. Somebody's trying very hard to save something here. I'm not sure if you're receptive to it. I almost get the sense that there's two situations there. There's one that is coming through that you're non-receptive to, no matter how hard this person's trying. There is another one that seems to be expanding. So I feel like the non-reciprocity was in one situation, and now you found reciprocity in a different situation. Now the person that you didn't have the equal give and take with is trying to come through and save the day. I think it's too little too late, is how it feels. But we'll see. What is it you need to leave behind? Yeah, fighting a transformation. A death is being brought to some sort of situation here so that something new can rise from the ashes. And it feels like whatever the new is already here. Alrighty. What is your strength in the situation? Your strength is you're the King of Cups, and we are talking to Cancer, so you really are the King of Cups. What you are out for is emotional balance and stability. And although I'm not sure you're 100% invested yet, I do believe that you've begun to invest in a different situation where it looks like that's plausible. It was never going to happen with this old situation. It just wasn't. And in the near future, what do we have? We have you with the Nine of Swords, so something about this is very stressful to you. There's a lot of anxiety here. Part of it's because you're afraid to take a leap in a new direction. Because to do that, you're leaping away from something that you have a lot of history with, or you have grown quite used to. You have to leave that to go with the new, right? And you're having a lot of trouble with that. A lot. You almost seem shackled to this, to the old, to what was not fair. But it's your normal, so that's what you're used to. So it's very hard to reach for something new. All right, let's see. What's the advice? Look at that. The advice is the Fool. The advice is to take the leap of faith in the new direction. And just have faith that you'll grow wings on the way down, right? All righty. What is the atmosphere? Ace of Swords. So I see you gaining a ton of clarity. There's some sort of truth coming towards you which allows you to gain the clarity you need. It allows you to close the door on one to go forward to another. And that is literally the way I see it in my head. It's like a hallway, you're leaving one for another. What is your fear here? The Three of Pentacles. I could read this a couple of different ways. For some of you, you have managed to get yourself caught up in a third-person situation, three-party situation. And you are fearing the karma off that, meaning that if you leave one for another, is that what's going to happen to you in the long run? I think that is the basis of your fear in general. You're afraid what you are doing to somebody is going to be done to you. But it could only be that way if it was the same situation. So, in the beginning I said that I felt you had tried very hard to save this situation. And now this person's finally coming through because you're moving on. So it's too little, too late. So maybe if you put yourself in those same shoes, that would happen. I don't know. It doesn't look like you can really go backwards and be happy, so you might as well go forward, right? All right, what is the outcome? Five of Wands. This is all about inner turmoil and conflict within yourself. You're very torn here. Cancers are known to be fairly loyal, and this is a push. This is difficult. Okay, that's what I got on that. Sorry, I don't think the decision has been made. I don't think there's an absolute answer here yet. What did you get on Monday? On Monday, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. Yeah, you're juggling. You might not be juggling in every sense of the word, but energetically, you are juggling right now. With the Hermit, you're trying to pull your energy back to get a clear view on what it is you want to do. On Tuesday, I've got the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. There's some kind of a new opportunity coming towards you. You're almost too tired and too wounded right now to take it. On Wednesday, I have the Tower and the Five of Swords. The conflict is definitely brewing. Like the heat is on the pan and it's starting to boil, right? Everybody involved is losing their patience. There's a lot at stake here, so. There you go. On Thursday, I have the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. That's a reconciliation. I don't know. It's really up in the air. You could decide to go to where you've already been. You could decide to stay. I'm not sure. With the Wheel of Fortune, I think that which direction the wheel spins at this point is very much being left up to you. It's always up to you because we have free will, but right now that's sort of magnified. I think you're being tested to see what you decide to do. So that's about what I got for you. Looks like a week where you're pretty much fighting a lot with yourself. You can do this. You just got to figure out which direction you want to go in and go there. Okay? All right, I sure hope this helps you, Cancer. I will be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings, and that's that for today. Have a